Welcome back, guys. Backyard Builds here with me on a nice looking little Sunday here today. We've been puttering around. I've been doing all kinds of things the last few days, haven't had a chance to do any videos. And I was going to do one last night, but then a marketplace buy came up and I had to drive to pick up something I've been looking for a bit. I'll show you that in a minute. I just had myself a lovely little, look at this now. She was an explosion. I'm going to call it explosion. Look on the floor here. The old can took in a freewheeling all by itself. Even when you took the cover off it, and it was still blasting painted everywhere. So I put the cover back on it and just freewheeled the thing. She was, freewheeling. Now, this old motor, guys, I'm not restoring this motor. This motor is a temporary motor. This is just temporary. This is going to get me through this year. I hope it gets me through this year and into next year maybe. I plan on building the 464 this winter, early spring or something. We'll see. We're only going to, if I run this motor 2 years, that's it. So I'm not restoring it. I'm not rebuilding it. She just got, 20 horse in a can, freewheeled. And that's all that is. That's all this motor is. This is a temporary motor. And yeah, look, the friggin' thing went freewheeling on me all over the place. But anyways, that's all that is. Quick lick and stick, back in the hole so I can drive her. All it is. So we're, I had a little help. Got that scraped down today, and that's going. I've been working on an old rusty shiv. Restoring a shiv, I guess. It probably shouldn't be restored, but that's what they want. I shouldn't say restored. Someone's already been at this thing, welded some crappy patches on it. It's rusted out. I told him, maybe you should look for another truck, and he said no, just weld her up a little bit. So that's what I've been at a little bit today in the last few days, getting started on this thing here. Getting started on it. Some patches were already on this thing and were not welded. They were welded on the bottom, not welded up inside. Look at this lovely little cross member. In order to get the top of this cross member, we got to cut the bottom out of here, then rebuild the top, and then put the bottom back in it. So that's kind of what's going on here with this thing. There's more on that to go, but I don't need to show you guys that stuff. So my little marketplace run last night was, my green truck has 335 3018s on the back of it tucked under there. And they're just about bald. They're weather cracked. I bought them to mock the truck up. But yeah, I'm running it some with them on it. And they're an expensive tire. So I've been keeping an eye out around if any come up. So I did a little trip. There was a set online, cheap. They were there for a week. I really didn't have the money. And then, so I gave the guy an offer. Well, frig, he took it. It was well worth that. Looking at him in the pictures, totally different than looking at him in person. So, went and picked these here up. Real good deal. Pirellis. Yeah, Pirelli. P's per zero. 335 3018s. That's what we run on the back of my truck. $100 for the pair. Could not beat that. $100. There's lots of wear left in them still. Lots of wear. I'll get a couple summers out of them. Yeah. I couldn't pass it up. They're about an hour away. Little road trip. It was rainy and foggy last night. We did that. So, carrying on here, what else have I got done? I've been cleaning up around the front of the shop here a little bit. I got my pile of lumber that was in the way there from tearing the shop apart. Got some of that tore out. So 77 four-wheel drive frame out there. We gotta get that painting for a guy, where I got the motor for the 57. And I gotta unload the truck. So, But, and my Uncle Dave brought me up a rim that my grandfather McGinnis had down there for years sitting in the barn. We're going to blast it and put it on the wall, or we're going to put it on the wall right the way it is. I'm not sure yet. Look at this blue paint. Just everywhere. That thing was a mess. So, I'm just going to do a quick little video here, guys. I got the headers off this here. One of them, when they welded them up, it's welded up with flux core. I'm going to try to weld over it with gas. I'm just going to scuff it with a wire brush and go over top of what they did. It's got a couple leaks in it. See if I can get a little something rammed on that. Not a big lot of stuff going on here as of right now. Getting things moved around. Get the motor in this car. That's my next goal. But I still got... It's almost ready to go in, guys. Motor's almost ready to go. Almost. A couple little things, and it's going in the hole. Where to put my grinder? There. Safety glasses. Safety glasses. There. So, the old header here, she's got some leakage down in there. We're just going to scuff that up a little bit, weld over that. I'm just going to clean. There's another spot there as well leaking. But that was done with flux core. And that's what Buddy had, and that's what he did. So I'm just want to get rid of the leak. Another little spot down in there. All I want to do is get rid of the leak. I don't know if I can get in here with this grinder, but I'm going to give it a little buff. Spot down in here in the back side too. A little spot down in here. Not far enough away, am I? Up here further. And another little spot. When the 460 goes in this, there'll be a lot of different things going on. So for now, this is just to get this in. I'll run a little bit this summer, make sure the car itself is gonna hold up. And if it does, we're gonna get at that 460. So just right now, I don't have all the parts for the 460. That's why it's not happening right now. Let's see what we got here. Set this on. Turn it down, I guess. Turn that down a little. See if I can't make a mess with this or not today. See if we can just lay a mess on this or not. Where am I at here? Yep, let's see if we can lay a mess on this. Myself a blasting cabinet, a lot nicer. I blast these up before I do this. more speed. Lots of heat. I said we got lots of heat. I think when the 460 goes in, I might put fender dump headers on it. There's lots of room in it for the fender dumps. More back here on this one. These are just for now things, guys. Just so I can run it. She's got a little bit more right there. There's another spot down there. Here.